Episode 26.
In
Sup
the
now,
books.
bruh?
Yeah.
Bruh? Bruah?
I feel like you're talking more like that since you've been hanging out with me.
Yeah, it's probably your fault. Hey, everybody. This is Carlos and Sandy Lee, and you're listening to the Off Your Flosser podcast. We're here to rock your world.
Thanks for listening, everybody. And go floss yourselves.
Thanks, everybody. Now go floss yourself.
Real quick, did you hear the story of the lady who went into Walmart and with her son and the dog?
Yeah.
So she starts doing karate because they're trying to get her out.
Right.
The son, I guess he's an adult son, strips down. And then the dog was a shoplifter, and they caught the dog trying to steal a pack of muffin mix. Did you hear about that?
I did. Oh,
How?
they showed a picture of they look like typical Walmart people.
How
But,
crazy do you have to be where your dog's a criminal?
Yeah.
You know?
You got to be pretty messed up.
She said
But
she
then
walked in
again-
and just cut the dog loose, and he knew where to go. Like, he knew where the muffin mix was.
Yes. It's like Aladdin's monkey, right?
But with teeth and way more dangerous.
Probably weighed just a little bit more.
When I saw that, I got to record that. I gotta talk about that because that's so odd.
I wonder if that's like the norm because it was in Florida, right?
I got the story right here.
All the crazy stuff happens in Florida.
I look how it says, woman performs karate.
Performs or attempts?
Performs karate. Son exposes himself, and dog steals food.
Oh, Lordy. Drugs are bad, people.
I like how they say it. Chaos descended on a Wisconsin Walmart store Wednesday night
Oh, Wisconsin?
after a karate performing mother, her naked son, and their belligerent dog shoplifted and ran amok in the store.
Belligerent dog. How do you get a belligerent dog?
Lisa Smith and her dog Bo shoplifted items from the store. Her 26-year-old son, Benny Van, was causing chaos in the store as well.
That's kind of a rock star's name.
Benny Van?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
With two N's? That is kind of badass,
Yes,
though.
It is. Yeah. Have you heard of Greta Van Fleet, the band? Oh, it's good. So you watch him on YouTube, and you're like, there's no way that's his real voice. Because it's like, they say that he's very Van Morrison-like,
Okay.
but he's like, I don't know, 16, maybe 18, and you just don't see that coming out from this kid, you know?
Right.
But anyway, you gotta check him out. It's pretty cool. It's Greta Van Fleet. John likes him. Or Greta Van Fleet. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, you know what today is?
Oh, probably.
Dun.
Besides Monday?
Yeah. It is what?
April 15th. Oh, yeah, and it's episode 26, I guess, officially.
Officially,
Since
yes.
we played the ghost last week.
we double dipped last week, so.
We sure did. That was just for you guys, all five of you.
Yeah.
Three.
We're getting one person. We're getting one person a week, man.
Okay, that's fair.
We're gonna have 54 by the end of the year.
Heyo. Yeah, so episode 26. What's up now, bro? Bra. Is it bro or bra?
Bruh, like BRUH.
UH. Yeah, bruh. What's up now, bruh? Bruh. Yeah.
I don't know.
So, anyway, is it tax day, Carlos?
Unfortunately, it is.
Sunza. So, here's the thing about tax day. It should always be on a Monday, because that day double sucks.
It can only get better from here.
Right? This is the one week of the year where it gets better on Tuesday. You don't have to wait for hump day or throwback Thursday.
So are you one of those early preparers? You look like you do your stuff like January 16th.
As soon as I have all my stuff, I usually take it in. But I was at the post office today getting a postmark on my check. Yeah, so technically I get it prepared early, but they ain't getting no like what's it called, interest on my money, even though, throughout the year they did, whatever, but I'm not giving them extra pennies there. Sorry.
So you send it in at the last.
Yeah.
Well, I prepared mine this past weekend.
Wowza.
And I'm not doing that ever again.
The stress.
I had this fancy software program.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to sit there with the forms and try to add and do math.
Hell no.
I'm not doing that.
Take your shoes off so you can count and stuff. No way.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, boy, come in here for a second. Take your shoes off.
I need
what,
your toes.
Dad? Yeah. All right, take one away. Take one away. Yeah, dude, I don't recommend people waiting. It was an absolute nightmare. And so stressful.
Ugh.
But it was immensely satisfying when it was done.
Yeah.
It felt so good to be done.
How did you fare? What's the damage?
Fair to Midland. Pretty much broke even.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So
I feel like that's good. You know, you paid
might
what
be
you
able
needed
to
to pay.
I might be able to get a cup of coffee out of the deal.
Oh, that's not bad.
Maybe a croissant, you know?
Croissant.
And we call it a day, man. As long as I don't have to pay, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars that I don't have, then I think we're good, you know?
Yeah. We weren't too bad. Because you know how, and I don't know all the logistics of how it happened, but you know how during the year they fixed it to where our tax brackets are, I don't know. We got more money each week from our paycheck.
I don't know.
Did you notice that? We ended
Not
up getting,
really.
I don't know, like...
I don't know. I probably should probably take better notes.
Like, pay more attention. For those of us who live paycheck to paycheck, we... Just kidding. We notice these things because then you can buy more groceries now. Like, you can actually get that gallon of milk. No, I'm just kidding.
Instead of the half gallon? Yeah.
Well, so last year, we probably paid in, like, I don't know, almost $2,000. You know, we just take the standard deduction.
Sure.
I had a couple of consulting jobs, 1099.
You throw a couple of those in the mix, it's going to jam you up.
Yeah. I figure I did pretty well. I know I read in Lighthearted, there's a lot of people that had to pay in a lot more, but I mean, I don't know their circumstances.
Right.
So.
Everything's so different. They might have a ton of property or a horse.
Right. Yeah. Or 20 kids.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
That was old Mother Hubbard.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
The old lady in the shoe. Is that the same person? Old Mother Hubbard and the lady in the shoe?
Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to fetch her old dog a bone.
She didn't have nothing in her cupboard. But did she have kids running around?
I don't know. Just the
something,
old dog.
Something. No kids and a dog.
And then there was an old lady who lived in a shoe. She had
old
so many
lady
kids.
who lived in a shoe. Yeah. She didn't know what to do. Yeah, and she beat their asses and sent them to bed.
Hungry.
Like, hello.
She trained them how to steal.
Yes. And apparently she was at Walmart the other day with one of her sons and her dog. You know, hey, she didn't have nothing in the cupboard. Go, Fido. Go get your muffin mix.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Stupid dog. Well, my dog, we had a little emergency last night. My old boy, he got a hold of some baby wipes. And but they were like makeup.
Oh, makeup wipes? Yeah.
Yeah, and they were infused with, you know, the essence of goat emollients or something, goat milk herbs or something. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
It's supposed to be real good for your skin. Evidently delicious because he ate the whole package.
Oh.
Dude.
Was he trying to clean himself out from the inside out or something?
I don't know, but he's probably clean as a whistle now.
Right? No colonoscopy needed. Or that drink beforehand.
We took him to the vet. She was like, well, we gave him 2 shots of the stuff, and he's not puking. He's salivating, so then they had to give him anti-puke stuff so he can keep stuff in. And then they gave him a bunch of IV fluid, like, underneath his skin, so he looked like he had a camel hump.
Oh, yeah?
And he was just like, what the hell, dude? All I did was eat some wipes, you know what I mean? And I'm like, this dog's going to be the death of me, man.
And you had to pay your taxes, too. So he's lucky he got to go to the hospital.
That's right, because we're going to trade him in for the tax bill.
Right.
And I was like, I got to finish these taxes, so can you choose to poison yourself on a different night, please? You know?
Time this thing better, please.
He's fine. He's out there. He's sleeping right now on the couch.
Do you think he'll eat another pack of those if he were given the chance?
If given the chance, he'd gulp them down right now.
Right? So why don't dogs, learn? Like, you can train them to walk a tight rope, but he can't train them to not eat the makeup remover wipes. Seriously. What? Dogs.
If he wasn't so damn cute.
You'd let him eat some more wipes, and he ain't going to the hospital.
If I knew it wouldn't hurt him, I'd feed him
Yeah.
wipes. You know what I mean?
Right? That's what he likes.
You know, who wants a wipe? Wait, what are you gonna feed it to him? Oh, dude, he loves these wipes. You know,
Oh yeah, it's all good. It's all good, and his breath smells amazing.
smells like goat milk.
Right, emollients. So I had to take Max. He's 11, and so he's had epilepsy since he was 2.
Oh, that sucks.
And so he's been on pills twice a day for like 10 years now, or 9 years, whatever.
Does he still have them?
So yeah, he'll still have like breakthrough seizures and stuff, just for a little bit. And it makes you go like, oh, Max. But most of the time he's just whining and wants food. So you're just like, shut up. Maybe he's doing it for attention. I don't know. This little guy. So back when
How
I
old?
still had Pop, he's 11.
Okay.
Yeah, he's getting all that gray around his face and stuff. I see old pictures of him and I'm like, man, you were so cute. And now he's got like grown warts and stuff. And it's like, nasty. No.
So gross.
But he's still my boy.
You know?
He's still my boy. Yeah. Oh, anyway, so it was back when Polly was still alive, so it was prior to 2012. And so Polly, it was probably a year before I had to put her down because she was having back problems, leg problems, and all that. And the vet gave me this medicine for her that helps. I think it was like an anti-inflammatory, whatever. So I had a cat back then too. This cat and Max must have been like in the corner chatting out this whole little plan, because the cat goes on the table and knocks Polly's prescription off on the ground. Max picks it up, pops open the bottle with his teeth, and eats all of her medicine. So I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh. So you like Google all this stuff, like what happens if they get an overdose, and it was like liver failure, kidney failure, like organs shut down, like your dog's gonna die. So I was like, son of a and it was like 10 o'clock at night. My vet's not available, of course, so I'm like, okay, I guess we'll take him down. The nearest animal hospital that was open 24 hours is like an hour and 15 minutes away.
Ours was about 8.
Seriously, 8 hours?
No, 8 minutes away.
I was like, oh my God, your dogs are just going to die. There's no way. 8 hours.
Maybe 5. It's
Well,
literally
that's
down
good.
the street. Yeah.
That's good.
They're not cheap, though.
No, My sister's a vet tech, so I called her up and I said, hey, he ate like 8 of these pills. And she was like, well, give him a tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide. I think that's what it was. Yeah, and that makes him puke. So he was puking and nothing coming up. So I was like, son of a... We drive down there. They give him charcoal to like soak up all the bad juju or whatever. Right. She was like, okay, I think he should be fine. They fed him a ton of charcoal. So we're like, okay, so here's your bill. It's $300 million, and you're good to go. We're like, son of a bitch. So on the way home, he starts puking, and it's like, the sound of a dog puking can wake you up out of like death sleep. So he does that, and you're like, no, Max, don't. And we're just like, well, he's gonna puke, and he puked the thickest, blackest, nastiest puke. Because of all the charcoal. We had that car like for years after that, and there was just this big, nasty black stain forever. Ugh, it was so gross. But anyway, so that's our emergency vet story.
Like somebody did an exorcism in the back seat,
Exactly. But instead of green, it's black.
Oh my God,
it was
horrible.
so nasty. And cleaning it up, like we stopped at a gas station, you're like, you get all these plastic bags, and then the towels, like you're at the gas station, like pulling towels, like milking a cow, you're pulling them out so much so you don't touch it with your fingers. It's so nasty. And then like you scoop it up and it's like dripping off the paper towel.
The shit we do for our dogs, man.
And you're like, and then you start going yeah, and then you get him home and you cuddle on him because he could have died. Anyway, yeah, so
yeah.
Carlos, what do you think? Do you think you should be able to claim your dogs on your taxes?
I totally think. I think people would get dogs and say they had dogs and...
Yeah, but people do that with kids too.
And just neglect them and...
people do that with kids too.
Yeah. I think people would abuse it.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I think you should have to post like weekly pictures of your dog on social media so they know that he's still alive.
and like
And fat and
you
healthy.
do like a full body picture so they can tell that they're not full of like ribs and bones sticking out everywhere.
With you, the dog, and like today's newspaper, you know?
Yes, and some random object that they tell you in an email. Have you ever bought stuff off like Facebook or whatever, and you go, hey, take a picture in front of a Coke can, just to so you know that it's that actual item that they're gonna give you.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you'll tell them some random object, and then they have to like send you a picture of it, or else like, sorry, dude, I ain't falling for that one.
You know? Not again, mate.
You ain't gonna get me this time, crapper. Crapper.
Yeah, you'd have to be a crapper to try to get over. Dude, I'm drinking an Americano from our friends at Starbucks.
Yeah.
And it's quite delicious, I must say.
Huh. Better than the others?
Because their drip coffee tastes like the devil incarnate.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's bad, dude. It's angry and aggressive.
Yeah.
Like I got to work the other day, and I had some of their drip, like their pike roast or whatever. And they were like, "What's wrong with you? You're like in a bad mood." I'm like, "I had some coffee." And they're like,
"It's a devil coffee."
I had Satan's coffee. A bunch of monks came out the back and blessed it. And
you're calling Jessica to like exercise you.
I know,
stuff.
right? But the Americano is just a couple shots that they make right then with some hot water, and it's way smoother. But their drip coffee just sits in that tank and just gets angrier.
Yeah.
Like I'm almost certain. I'm not sure. I've never tried it, but you can probably set it on fire. That's how.
Probably. Yeah.
That's how
so
angry
it's like,
that coffee is.
Yeah, it's like something % ethanol.
Maybe gin. I don't know, but it's gross.
Ooh, that would be amazing.
Oh, it's so strong.
John,
I mean,
John loves gin.
Does he? Yeah,
I'm
never. I can take it or leave it. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah. It smells like pine trees. Like that. It's made out of like juniper and stuff. Like, you're gonna squeeze a fir tree and you drink it? That's gross.
What are you, a lumberjack? What is that?
Right.
I like watching these survival videos on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Overnight camping in a snow drift, and some guys hiking into the woods, and then he sets the camera, and then he walks back, and then you see him walking in like it's somebody else holding the camera, and it's on his head, and he's walking around. And these guys spend so much time chopping wood, and then they'll take a little limb, and then they'll stick the knife on it, and then they'll hit the back of the knife with another stick to split it into smaller and smaller kindling. Or we want some pencil-sized pieces, okay? Then we want some twig-sized pieces, but not thicker than a pencil, okay? And then we want some thumb-sized pieces, and you're like, that's way too much work, dude. You know what I mean? So they start this fire.
Watch out, Carlos. I mean, if you're out in the woods sometimes and you don't have Fritos, you might need to learn how to split your trees.
And I've done it, and it looks and it's fun. And it doesn't hurt the knife, and you kind of look like you know what you're doing. I don't see Native Americans doing that.
I don't think I've ever seen a Native American taking a knife to smack some trees and stuff. I mean, they throw tomahawks and stuff for.
I'm talking about just strictly fire starting.
Right.
And which has got to be immensely hard to do, like in the winter time when everything's wet with snow and.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why don't you just take a lighter with you?
This is like the 1700s.
They had YouTube in the 1700s.
No, but I'm saying these guys are living like that you would in this, like in the pioneering days.
Oh.
You know.
Then some guy's like, "Here, dude, just use my lighter."
Flick, flick.
Done.
What kind of devil magic do you have there? So the guy will sit out there, and then they'll start a fire and have some sort of grill thing, and like a little tea kettle, make coffee,
cooking rats and stuff.
No, like they'll bring bacon and stuff, and a steak and a skillet, and they cook it out in the woods, and they share.
They didn't
He shares it with his dog. No, it's just camping out in the snow like a lunatic.
Ugh, no, I'd rather be in my warm bed, thank you.
I mean, it looks like fun for about 3 hours, and then I'm gonna be like, all right, we're done with the steak and the bacon. All right, it's time to get the hell out of here.
Dinner's over. Okay, let's go home.
Do you watch YouTube?
Not like I don't sit there and watch it.
Binge?
If I The only time I do it is if I'm looking for something specific. And then I'm done. That's pretty much it.
I stay on it, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there are some times where I'll get sucked in of with those pimple popping videos.
You know it's a TV show now, right?
Sandy Lee's Pimple Popper, Dr.
Yeah.
Pimple Popper.
There's some gross stuff on that show, dude.
Yeah, I don't have cable, so I don't get to see it.
Oh.
I'm sad.
Oh my god, dude.
You know you're like well, I don't know if you're in the minority or not. But there's tons of people that love that stuff. That's why they post it.
It's fascinating, but it's still kind of gross. Like there was some chick last week who had, you know those ear gauge things where you get your earlobe hole just bigger and bigger?
Stretch it
and
out.
She's like, all right, look, I kind of don't want this anymore. Can you do something about it? So she had to cut out the skin of the inner loop.
Oh, yeah.
And then kind of tag it in and then trim some off. And I'm like, oh my God. And then, anyway, she made it look way better than it was, you know? Yep. So no ear gauging for me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that stuff, I don't know if people, like, okay, so when they first do it, and then they
I'm not judging. I'm just saying it ain't for me.
No, right.
You know?
It's not my thing either. But I wonder if they think it through all the way. Like, but then again, like sometimes, like when you get a tattoo, you're like, I will always love this tattoo because it means something to me and blah, 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 blah. So maybe they feel that way when they get the gauge things going. And then one day you're just like, you know, I just, it's not my thing anymore. And then they got to go to Dr. Lee or whatever.
I got this stupid tattoo of a tooth with a crown on it. Dentistry's King of Comedy. It's the worst.
There's nothing wrong with that, Carlos.
It looks like an insane person did it with a crayon.
Oh.
He's like...
Did you try to see if it'll rub off?
No, it's not rubbing off anywhere, dude. I get home and I go to my wife. She's like, let's see. And I'm like, what do you think? She's like, well...
Yeah, that's always a bad reaction.
Well, you don't like wearing tank tops anyway, so...
Well, there's your silver lining.
There you go. Well, congratulations. You're running around with an insane tattoo on your arm, you know? But it's almost so crazy that you have to keep it now.
Yeah.
Because it's a hell of a story.
Is it now?
I don't know. I think it's funny.
Did you lose a bet?
No, worse. I volunteered. I never told you the story?
I don't think so. Let's hear it.
My son's got a tattoo. It says mom and dad on his arm, right? It's got a heart on it, and it looks like the thing's glowing. It looks amazing.
Oh.
I mean, it looks like lights, like it's 3-dimensional. It looks like it's popping out of his arm. I go, I want the guy who did that to do my dentistry.
Yeah.
King of Comedy.
Good advertisement.
And he goes, what do you want? I said, I want a tooth with a crown on it. He's like, okay. All right, so let's go. So he makes an appointment. We go talk to his guy. I tell him what I want. He draws it up. And he made him look kind of like angry. And I go, yeah, no, he looks aggressive, dude. It's King of Comedy, not Leonidas, all right? You know?
Right.
From 300.
300?
He's friendly. Like a smile.
Like and he's not kicking people in holes and stuff.
Yeah, like into wells in the middle of town.
Right.
You know, which you're apt to do at any, you know.
Yeah, I mean, any Spartan countryside town. Yeah.
He goes, so you want teeth on the tooth? And I'm like, well, it sounds stupid when you say it like that, but yeah, you know.
A lot of them do have that. Carlos.
So he comes back
on teeth,
and he draws it up, and I'm like, yeah, that looks funny and silly, and I'm like, all right, let's go. So we agree on the price. We go in the back. He does the tattoo. It takes about an hour and change, and he comes back out. He's like, check it out, dude. I added some color to it. I took some liberties. I hope you like it. Tell me what you think. Oh. And I look in the mirror, and I'm like, what in the world? And then,
oh Lord,
yeah, it's this horrible. Let me see.
Yeah, let me see if I can see it.
Hold on a second. Look at that.
Oh, wow, that's so. It's a little creepy. It's
exactly.
Just a little creepy.
Exactly. It looks like he walks up to people at the club and be like, "Hey, are you gonna be walking to your car alone later on? You know, by yourself?"
Yeah, because I can.
I'll be in the parking lot. You know, just kind of.
Yeah. Like, I'll be behind the tree watching you.
And I go, well, what is that? Is that a crotch? He goes, no, dude, that's your goatee. And I'm like, you made him look like me? He's like, yeah, I gave him your eye color and everything. I was like, no. So now I'm stuck with this creepy kind of caricature tooth tattoo that looks with teeth, and he looks like
a stalker.
He looks so
It's
suspicious.
like a peeping Tom.
He's like, hey, you, what are you doing? Oh, nothing. You know, it's
nothing to see here.
So all I'm saying is, if anybody's listening to this and you have any tattoo regrets, and you wanna post them up or talk about it. You don't have to show it. Just talk about what it is. Maybe a lower back tattoo, or I was at the gym yesterday and I see this lady doing that one where you sit down in a chair and you extend your legs to their straight, and then you know what I'm saying? You're lifting the weight.
Yeah, like you're
chair
working
extensions,
your quads.
whatever. You're working your top of your quads, right?
Yeah.
So she's facing me like her, and I see her feet, and then the top of her leg had a dream catcher in the middle of her thigh, and I'm like, I don't even know what to say. Just what is that?
Was it like a giant one?
Yes, dude. It had to be. Maybe the size of like a saucer.
Wow.
The roundness of it, right?
That's large.
And then it had like the web, like the strings, and then the feathers and stuff hanging off the bottom of it. Yeah. So classy.
Yeah.
But then again, what do I know? You know what I mean? That might be her thing.
Yeah, you have a creepy tattoo on you.
Who am I to judge? You know what I mean?
I would think that if you're going to go get a tattoo, the tattoo artist should never say, I'm going to take some liberties and just what's with the green glowy background? It looks like ooze or something off of Nickelodeon. What is that about? Did he just watch like Ghostbusters or something?
Dude.
Like,
and they say,
how long have you had it?
A couple years.
All right. I mean, you could have somebody fix it. Like, you know what you should do?
The only thing I could do, sleeve the whole thing and just turn it into...
Get Momo over it.
Who's Momo?
Momo. Google that. Google it right now.
Is that that creepy face thing?
Yes.
No, you crazy?
It's almost like what it looks
I'll never
like
be able to
anyway.
look at it. That's worse than the tooth.
Kids will see it and start running away. Mommy! It's much worse than a tooth, but I mean, they look like they could be cousins. Just saying.
Yeah. I don't know. I might just have to go with like a giant skull with a toothbrush or something. Yeah.
Right. Let me see it one more time.
No,
Let me come up with something.
I feel like you're making fun of me now.
No, I just want to see it again.
All right, that's it.
Oh.
Nope.
So it doesn't look like a crotch to me. It looks like he's just put like shadows in his mouth is open, so like the skin is like squished. You know what I mean?
And he made him cheeky like me. Just all this.
I'm super. Okay, but so he veered from the drawn.
I wanted a simple line drawing. It's the simplicity that I was going. And he took it to the next level. He customized it. And then I told my son, I'm like, dude, what the hell is this? He's like, I don't know, bro. And he's taking some of his other friends to see this guy. And one dude has got a wolf on his chest.
Yeah.
Which looks amazing. Some other kid's got something with his mom on it, which looks amazing. And he's like, he goes, Carl.
Was he drunk?
He's like, yours is the only tattoo that you messed up. And I'm like, he goes,
Ever.
because you had him do some custom nonsense. And I'm like, it's not custom nonsense. We had an agreement.
They're blaming the victim here.
So whatever, man. I'll turn it into a story. And some people go, no, it's not that bad. And I'm like, you're lying to me.
I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not like it's creepy.
It looks like somebody who's insane, like somebody with no skill. But this guy does amazing work. So I don't know. Maybe he got mad at me.
Did you get put in his portfolio?
I hope not. I'm sure if he was like, hey, let me take a picture of he's never going to post that.
No.
Why would you post that? And then
No, what he did is he probably took a picture of it and showed all his friends and look what I just did to this guy.
Dude, it's not funny, man.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, it'll be okay. If Steve-O off Jackass can get a tattoo while he's popping wheelies and stuff on a 4-wheeler, yours is fine.
Yeah, but I'm not rich like Steve-O.
That's true. But
where it doesn't matter if you got a horrible tattoo on your back. You know what I mean?
It could be worse, though. It could be worse.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
I knew this patient when I was working in Pennsylvania, and I think the name tattooed on the inside, like he would flip his lip up like this.
Oh, yeah.
And they had stuff tattooed on the inside, which looks like it would hurt like the devil, you know?
Right.
And it said biohazard.
Oh, Lord.
And it was misspelled.
Oh.
Like ERD, you know?
Biohazard. Oh, poor person. Oh, yeah. Don't freehand spelling, please.
Dude.
Yeah, don't freehand writing. Ugh.
How about face tattoos? Yay or nay?
No. I
can see you with a couple tears just coming down like that.
Yeah. Somebody tagged me in some guy had, the Facebook thumbs up, you know that icon? This one was a thumbs down going down his cheek, from his eyes. And somebody tagged me in that because I got put in Facebook jail or something for a while. And they were like, Sandy, you should get this.
What'd you do?
Apparently you can't tap the hearts too much in somebody's live video. That's it. Facebook is hardcore.
Dude.
You're locked up 24 hours. Sorry. No warnings. No regrets here, though.
That's hilarious. I got a buddy of mine who gets put on probation all the time because he poses as customer service for different companies. But then he goes after the people that are complaining.
Oh.
So let's say it's like Sears Tire Auto Center, right?
Yeah.
And his name will be Sears Auto Center.
Oh.
Or TA Center or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then he'll respond, hey, well, I was there and, the little valve tap cover things came off. Well, maybe if you learn how to pump your own air, that wouldn't happen, or or something like that. You know what I mean? And he'll just start going in on these people, and then they're flipping out and calling the place and threatening to come down.
Oh.
So he would get bumped all the time.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. You just start another profile. I mean,
well, I'm sure he's done that before. I don't have that kind of time.
My little niece made one for herself, and she's 8. I'm like, how does an 8-year-old get a Facebook page? That's ridiculous.
How old do you have to be?
13.
Can you just lie and say you're 13?
Oh yeah, they don't check. But I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I don't know. What do you do about that? I don't know.
I think if you want, you should be able to make some for your kids that come off of yours, so they can interact with all their little goofy buddies. But that's it. Yeah, and nobody else even knows that they're on the internet. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. They have a kids messenger. My friend, my goddaughter's mom, she sent me a request to start this Messenger Kids app. It's through Facebook, where the kids basically just have Messenger, and you have to be invited to talk to her by the parents.
Oh, okay.
So I felt like a little bit of a creeper having this Messenger for Kids app on my phone, but
yeah. Yeah.
But I mean,
I would never download it.
No, especially with a tooth like that on your arm.
Mm-mm.
I'm
gonna have the feds at my door in about 5 minutes. Dude, did you just download?
Messenger Kids.
I don't know if there's a correlation between tattoos and deviant behavior, because everybody's got tattoos nowadays.
Oh yeah. I know plenty of people with tattoos.
Every other mom has tattoos. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it's a change in the times. Maybe 20 years ago, you see tattoos and you're like, well, they were probably either in the military, in a biker club, gang, whatever,
right.
Or I don't know. Okay, maybe not, but that was kind of like the stereotype.
I didn't get one when I was in the Navy. That was the late 80s. And I didn't get one until I was like 35.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I think 30 when I got my first one. I just have two. I have one with a paw print and Polly's name on one side, and I call that my jailhouse tattoo because it looks like crap. I even went back and had him fix it, but that messed it up even worse, so whatever. And then the other one is just the Hebrew word for sisters, because me and two of my sisters went and got it together.
Cool.
But that's it. Yeah.
That's cool.
And I mean, if this one looked better, I'd probably be more okay with it. But the Hebrew one, I love it because I like Hebrew written letters are very clean, straight line type stuff. I love it. So that's why we chose Hebrew.
Interesting. Hey, do you think kids in China, like teenagers, have words like patience and faith tattooed on the backs of their necks?
Yeah. I'm sorry, but half the time the people have these Chinese tattoos, they don't say what they're like supposed to say. So there's this meme going around that has some Chinese girl and it says soup on her arm. Like that's her tattoo, soup. Like you think you're getting love and eternity and patience, whatever, and it actually says soup.
That's horrible, dude.
Oh Lord.
But hilarious.
Oh yeah. Like, do you like ramen? Would you get ramen on your arm?
No, you get the word.
In Chinese, I wonder if it's just ramen.
I don't know.
Do you call it ramen or ramen?
I call it Ramon.
Oh yeah, like you give it an actual name.
No, I call it ramen. I think because Raymond sounds too much like Raymond.
Right? Yeah, and ramen sounds like ramen. That could be devastating.
Do you eat that pho? Pho?
I have not, and I wonder, like, if they have noodles that are made of rice or something I could have.
I think so.
I don't know. I'd like to try it, because I don't give a pho. You know what I'm saying?
I went with some friends, and we always go out to eat weird stuff. And they were like, dude, it's just soup, man. So I'm like, all right, let's go. So you put the seasonings and the grass and the bean sprouts and all that stuff in it. And I like it with a little bit of that rooster sauce, that red spicy rooster sauce.
Oh, the sriracha?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then boom, that kicks it up a little bit, and then it's edible at that point. But I remember one time, my daughter she still lived at the house, and she goes, "Where were you?" I was like, "We went to go get pho." She goes, "Really? Where'd you go?" And we went to a place called, you may have heard of it. It's called Pho 24. And she goes, "It's a pho place that's open 24 hours." I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Why are you saying it like that?" I don't know. And it just made me laugh because I'm doing it just to annoy her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's like, "You're an idiot, Dad. I can't even, And she goes, "Pho 24? Really? Yeah, so stupid." But why say things normal when you can say them in a way that's going to frustrate somebody? That's all.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
I got you.
What?
Like faux real.
Why be normal?
Exactly.
Anyway, where are we at on time?
So we're getting close.
Did you see Tiger Woods won another thing yesterday?
Lawsuit?
No. No, like some golf tournament, man.
Oh, that's weird.
Why is that weird? That's what he does.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
But he hadn't won anything in a long, long time.
Was he wearing a red shirt?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, because he used to wear red shirts on Sundays. Like the last day of the tournament or whatever. Red shirt.
Oh, so you know more than I do.
It was way back. I was dating some guy that liked golf.
I've never played a game. You?
All. Yeah, I used to. So I do a lot of like mimicking for sports and stuff. Like I watch other people do it and then I try it and I like mimic their techniques.
Uh-huh.
So actually, like when I first started playing, I was actually kind of decent. Like you could count your stroke. I could count my strokes. I mean, I wasn't like making birdies and all that, but I'd be like, I don't know, 10 over or something like that. So at least I knew that I was within
in the ballpark.
Reach. Like, yeah. And that was when I first started. So later on I got better and they call me Mrs. Tiger Woods. Yep.
Yeah. The whole Scandinavian thing. I've never played. I just see it as a source of frustration and I just don't want to put myself through that.
It's not bad. Like, I mean, the guy I was dating was, like, real hardcore. Like, if he missed a shot, sliced it or hooked it or whatever, he was like, God damn it, you know, that kind of stuff. But I didn't get into it like that. Like, I just enjoyed it, you know. And then driving the golf cart was always fun.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. But I would just
heard,
wind up just whizzing a golf club into the lake.
The
yeah.
water hazard and stuff. Yeah. I heard Tiger Woods' wife plays.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
You know, did she beat him with one of those? Or
Yeah.
smash the
that's what I was
window or
talking
something?
Oh, yeah.
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 Dude, you can kill somebody with a golf club.
Oh, no doubt. Isn't that in the Clue game? Like in the library with the golf club?
Dude, or like a driver? You catch somebody in the temple? It's over,
yeah.
son.
Oh, yeah.
It
like,
is
lay your
over.
head down on the tee. Just go to sleep right there.
Boom. Good night.
No.
Be
Now
your
wake
last
up.
hole in one. That'll be your last one.
That's what she said. Ah. Ah.
Anyway, so I'm just glad the tax season is over. Spring is
Oh, yeah.
knee deep.
Sprung. Last episode, we're calling it the bonus. That was pretty fun. We got to do the live stuff a little more often.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with my connection, dude.
Yeah, I think
was
you
pretty
were just
upset.
like...
I was pretty upset.
Yeah, it's one of them things.
Yeah, but you ran with
know?
it though, man. You held it down and took care of business.
Thanks.
So
I tried.
It's all good.
Now the first 10 minutes, I'm going. We're gonna find Carlos here, and so how you guys doing? So Carlos, where are you?
Yeah.
So we're gonna find Carlos. But that's what happened the first time we did a live thing, and you were holding down the fort.
And I couldn't find you. Yeah.
I know, yeah. So it's like every single time we have these
there needs to be like a
difficulties.
test phase.
Yeah, before you actually go live.
Okay.
Like
this
you're
is how
not
you do
live
it.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now if this were real, you'd be live right now. Oh,
right.
Thank you, Facebook.
And then when you're ready to actually go live, you tap this button. But yeah, we should totally do that.
Have you seen a honey badger? Do you know what that is?
Honey badger don't care.
Yeah.
Y'all, a long time ago, so I don't really know what it is now. But I know.
Well, it's
that
in the
doesn't
same
care.
family of like wolverines.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And badgers, you know. And there's in Africa, these things are wicked. I saw one got bit by a gaboon viper.
Wow.
And it's a real creepy looking snake. It looks like it's got like spikes coming off his face, you know.
Ugh.
And it bit this thing, and then you see the honey badger just kind of like roll up and just kind of die. An hour later, this thing he just woke up. We shook it off.
Yeah.
Found the snake, killed it, and then ate it.
He's like, "Oh no, you didn't."
Now this is happening.
Don't. I just had to take a nap before I kicked your ass.
How bad is that, dude?
Yeah.
This
pretty
thing's
hardcore.
this thing's metabolism worked off deadly snake venom, and then he didn't just survive. He came back to eat the thing that
kicked
bit
his
him.
ass.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's
maybe
I
I'm a
want to
honey
be that.
badger.
I want to be a honey badger. You know,
Honey badger don't care.
all 32 pounds of one. You know what I mean? Those things
Right.
are badass, dude. Wolverines are wicked too, though.
Oh yeah. Ugh, I think they'll rip your face off and stuff.
Yeah, they're like little bear dog things, otters.
And then when the claws come out of their hands, the titanium claws that come out of their hands, that's woo.
Adamantium.
Scary. My bad.
Yeah.
You are a nerd, huh? Antebellum, whatever it's called.
I know, right? Lady Antebellum.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. All right, so you ready to wrap this up?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Episode 26. What's
In
up
the
now,
books.
brah?
Yeah.
Bruh. Bruah.
I feel like you're talking more like that since you've been hanging out with me.
Yeah, it's probably your fault.
Yeah.
Just don't stick that creepy tooth on me. I'll be fine.
Keep messing with me. All right, guys. So yeah, this is Off Your Flosser, episode 26. Give us a call, text, 256-743-5677, or you can email
at offyourflosser @gmail.com.
That's right.
Or find us on Facebook or Instagram and Twitter at Off Your Flosser Podcast.
Yeah, guys.
What's up now, bruh?
Just like and subscribe somewhere.
Yeah. Subscribe something. Jeez, tell us you're here. YouTube has a few subscribers, so get up on that. And subscribe to stuff.
We probably should do like extra videos of stuff and put on
in
there.
Between. Yeah. We did the Fritos on fire.
That was a while ago. We need to do something else.
It was a while ago. That was like in November.
Well, all I'll say, this is a labor of love, because you guys have no idea how many hours a week we put into this. It sounds like something we just threw together, and that's the magic of it. You know what I mean?
Our skills, yes, our particular set of skills.
But we try to bring a fun, if not super high quality, content wise, but it's still fun to listen to. But thank you, everybody, and please, keep listening. Whatever you do, don't stop.
Yeah.
Don't stop believing.
Don't stop believing.
There you go. You heard it from her. All right.
You heard it here first, bruh.
All right. You good?
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Go eat some dinner.
Have a good night, and go floss yourselves.
Go floss yourselves.
Peace.
For reals.
Have a good night.
Out.